Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tin Man Score channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor, and today I thought I'd get on here and do another mask review for you guys since I bought a lot of masks before Christmas. And today I thought I'd review one that I picked up on my birthday. And it's a 2002 Paper Magic Group Elvis Presley half mask. You guys probably seen them, one of my mask scores shorts for this year. Well, for my birthday, I wanted to go to my favorite antique mall in Burlington, North Carolina called Granddaddy's Antique Mall. I didn't see that much over there. They kept switching stuff around in there. Didn't find any good masks there either. I saw a bunch of good ones, but they were in a booth that somebody had ridiculous prices on them. But I found a booth that was closer near the back. Right next to this booth, they had a bunch of vintage Christmas stuff in it. And it was just sitting there on the floor. I said, oh, cool, an Elvis half mask. I didn't even see these before. Because I seen like Elvis full head mask, but nothing like this with the glasses in it. So I think it was only listed for like $6. And I said, yeah, Mom, I'm going to go ahead and get this thing. Put it on my head. Mama thought I looked ridiculous, with a beard. I look like a bearded Elvis. Now, I did some research, and I saw that these things were made from 2002, and I've seen some go up to 2007. And that's basically how long they made them. And they had different variations. This one, and I think there was another one that had bigger sculpted glasses with mesh on the inside, and then they had a pair that was silver glasses. And for some odd reason, I was thinking that this mask came with mesh on the inside, but apparently this one didn't, unless somebody ripped them out years ago. But I did see somebody else post one on like eBay, and theirs looked exactly like my copy with no mesh in the glasses. So I'm thinking about just taking mesh and hot gluing them in here, just so it make it look like actual sunglasses. But if not, I'll just leave them like it is. I think they look cool without them anyway. But if you guys notice, my copy is sort of in pristine condition, except that little paint defect right here on the side of the forehead. When I picked it up, I thought the skin tone looked a tad bit too yellowed out, but I've seen other copies that were way yellow unlined, and some looked almost like a pale white. As a matter of fact, they did make one that was a pale white, but it was called the Vampire Elvis because it had like painted on eyebrows that kind of looked like something you see on a Dracula mask. I thought that looked cool too. But anyway, I'm going to put this on my head and tell you how it feels and everything. Because I got a big size cranium, so it kind of snugged on the top of my head a little bit. But thank God this ain't a full mask, because then if it was tight, I'd be having claustrophobia problems. For it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready now. Go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. I'm not kidding. When you put something on like this, you'll definitely be transformed into Elvis Presley. Semi-professional, of course. It fits great, but I would recommend getting a haircut because it kind of wants to pull on some parts of my head. And this thing don't have no slit up the back. And plus, I don't have no problems with these sunglass lenses digging in my eyes. They sit comfortably right on my face. Now, let me give you a little side profile here. Nice swooping Elvis locks. But yeah, I saw this and I thought it was the coolest thing I ever saw. Because we've been going up there for years. I never seen nobody put one of these out for sale. I didn't even know these things existed. And plus, I think Paper Magic Group is out of business now, so these things are going to be sort of hard to find. But I've been seeing them pop up on eBay. They're not going for a higher price like a vintage latex or vinyl mask is going for now. I seen one go for like $9.17, and some were like going for $14-ish. So you could get these for reasonable price. I would highly recommend picking one up if you're going to do like a Elvis cosplay or just walk into a Halloween costume party as Elvis. But if yours don't have no mesh around here, I would recommend getting like some old, I don't know, ladies' pantyhose or something and just cut them up and hot glue them into the lens just so you have something that look like sunglass lenses. Because you want something that will be breathable, and you don't want to put no real sunglass lenses in these things, because if you do, you keep breathing, the sweat will just make everything fog up. You have trouble seeing. So, fit, I'll give 10 out of 10, even though it was a little snug near the back, but I could slide it on easily. And all I had to do was just adjust the front. Paint job, I'll give it a 9, since some of it looks like it's starting to either fade or chip off, but it's still in good condition nevertheless. And I forgot to mention that this is made out of some sort of rubber. That's what some people were listing it as. Now it's got like some sort of black rubbery coating on the inside, and I would have thought that was vinyl, but it smells like latex. So I would recommend either getting a styrofoam head and don't take the plastic off of that, or just cover it up with trash bags and stuff this a little bit and plop it on there if you want to display it, or get one of them plastic mannequin heads and put it over it, and then boom, it make it look like you got Elvis's head for display. But you get some sort of Elvis decoration out of this too. So it can also serve not only as a mask, but as a collector / decoration piece. But anyway, this has been another successful installment of the Tin Man's Quarter channel. I hope you guys enjoyed my little mask review on this Elvis Presley half mask. This has been another successful installment of the Tin Man's Quarter channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor, and I said that's a wrap, and thank you very much for watching this video. And have a nice day. I gotta go take care of some business.